Hello and welcome back, my beautiful froggy army, to day 21 of designing an island in 30 days without Nintendo Online. Today is a sad day. Today has been the first day that I have ever forgotten to hit record on my computer when I started playing, so today, unfortunately, the daily routine is lost in the stratosphere. Thankfully, we do have another daily routine later in the episode, so I hope that makes up for it, and I hope you can forgive me for this very unfortunate loss. But anyway, today you are stuck with voiceover Raven. Hello, hi, and I'm going to be your tour guide for today's episode. To be honest, I didn't do a whole lot today. It was one of those days where I wasn't feeling all too motivated to do a whole lot of big things. You know, we all have those days. But first, I wanted to take a gander at the mini tulip field that we planted yesterday. They all grew in nicely and it came out very cute, a 10 out of 10 in my books. Then it was time to stop in Nooks and see what they had. I wasn't very interested in anything. I found a lost item, I thought it would be cute right there. I left it, and then I threw down this petal parasol to fill in this empty spot near Nooks, and I thought it was finally high time to work on this little heart space by my house. We're gonna throw some decorations down today, and nothing too fancy, but I will warn you, bulk flowers are on the menu. So of course I have to start off with custom designs like I always do, and I placed down a million of them just to kick off the majority of them. I love it. I went in with the windmill because I feel like I am severely underusing the windmills. Like, I need to be grinding Nook miles so I can have windmills absolutely everywhere. But lacking a better idea for what to do around the windmill, flowers. Flowers, you know me. You're welcome. Are you sick of flowers yet? I hope not, because there's probably going to be many more coming. After getting the good majority of them planted, I figured we could do some trees. So there was already 2 trees up here. They just needed to be switched around, rearranged a little bit. So I got to work on that and made them look nice and pretty. You know, we got a little symmetry going. I adjusted that windmill so that I could fit in some more custom designs if I wanted to walk around this area and go down that little middle portion of the heart. I am perfectly able to. I nearly had a heart attack because Bo wanted to leave. All my good villagers have been wanting to leave. I thought surely this is just not a move out bubble. So I went ahead and I talked to him, and it was a move out bubble. Bo had the audacity to ask me to leave this island. I mean, of course I said no. This man's not going anywhere. Absolutely not. You're not. No. And I decided it was also finally time to start organizing this heart shape in the way that I've been wanting to. Right now it's been a breeding ground for flowers, which has been working out for me perfectly, and we've gotten a lot of pink hybrids this way. It's been going very, very well, but I have been wanting to fill this heart shape up with pink flowers and have it be like a pink flower field with like a little picnic blanket inside of it, and I just can't do that when there's a bunch of red and white flowers all over the place trying to breed. So I was scooping those bad boys up and transferring them if I wanted to keep them, or selling them to Timmy and Tommy if I wanted to get rid of them. They don't sell for very many bells, unfortunately. So after all of that, I went ahead and started scooping up the flowers, rearranging them. I'm just trying to distribute them evenly around the edges of the heart shape because we do not have enough pink flowers to completely fill it in yet, very unfortunately, but I figured it would be more effective to just semi-fill in the areas and just keep watering these flowers and hoping that they spread, versus trying to continue breeding more pink flowers where there is a chance that I'm just going to get either a red flower or a white flower. I thought maybe cloning would be an easier option, a better option, a more effective option. Maybe, potentially, maybe I'm totally wrong, but regardless, I was sick of looking at the red and white flowers in this heart. This heart deserves pink flowers. Like, look how good it looks already, even though it's not even completely filled in yet. It looks stunning. So I did clear a big space in the middle for this picnic blanket. I wanted to have a big picnic going on. Ginormous picnic. Huge picnic blanket. Like, way too big for any one person. This has got to be like a multi-person picnic. We got to have a whole friend group here, you know? I also think the picnic blanket just looks so comical with just the giant blanket and tiny little fringe. And after that, I decided to put up some vines for both decoration and practicality, so I could use them to climb up and down from my house area. And I did notice just now that they are uneven, and That very much bothers me, so I will try to fix that. I decided to do a little bit of decorating along the outside, just this entrance area where you walk in to the picnic flower heart location. Just very simple, very basic, just throwing some little extra pizzazz in there. And then it was time to start working on the ginormous picnic blankets. I had to add a lot of items. I did not have very many items, but we do make it work in this house. I thought a little coffee would be good, a little magazine for you to read would be good, a little cushion to rest your booty after a long hard day of scooping up flowers, some bread, self-explanatory, and also a cupcake. And then I made my way to Leafs over at Harv's because guess what? I'm buying more flowers. I told you there was going to be more flowers. I continued to bulk out the area above, up on the cliffs near the windmill section, and this area, the cliffs, will most likely be extended a little bit behind me. It looks very awkward right now, but I will be fixing it. After crafting some items, I was so excited because Rory had a thought bubble, and I thought, hey, maybe we get 2 thought bubbles in one day, but he just wanted to stop by. Once again, not happening. I decided to make some small improvements to the little tea shop, coffee shop area with some hedges, some custom designs, getting rid of a stupid rock that was there, and just filling in this little empty area that's kind of between the 2 locations, between the tea shop and between Abel's. There was just like some emptiness on the ground, and I cannot have that, not on my island. Empty spots, I absolutely hate them. Bane of my existence. I try to avoid them at all costs, really. Weeds, flowers, custom designs, whatever I gotta do to get rid of that empty space, I will do it. So after making one path blob, I decided to go ahead and make a second path blob, except this one is just a little circle. It's very cute. And then in between the blobs, I like to put some custom designs. I also managed to squeeze in a hay bed and some weeds and more custom designs. And there you have it. Nice and finished and filled in, and it looks very pretty. My next area, I guess we're just decorating small spaces today, which is always very fun, but this is the little area that is to the right of the spa. After that little kind of weird walkway that I made, there you go, there you see it. So I wanted to decorate this location. I figured this would be purely decorative. There would really be no need for me to walk around here because, as you will see in a moment, momentarily, I do put down a bridge that is going to lead you elsewhere. So actually, you will not be led to this little location, this little landmass. So I just wanted to toss some decorations here and be done with it. That would really be the end of it. That's all we had to do today. Of course, a simple well was up on the menu, a garden faucet, you know, just kind of like gardeny, springy things, whatever I could find. Really, I just grabbed items and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll put it here. That sounds good. I wasn't really too picky with where things went. I just tried to picture what would look good, threw it on the floor, and I was like, yeah, that works. All right. Put a little lost book. I also love using lost books and lost items for decorating. They're so cute. And I've been getting quite a bit of them, surprisingly. So I've been very grateful for that. And although I have said in the past, I do not like using the cedar trees to decorate, I was too lazy to go get a different tree. And I was like, you know what? Fine. We can have one singular cedar tree over here. You are allowed. I will give you an exception. You can have a hall pass, but just this one time. And don't tell anybody else because then everybody else is going to want a hall pass. And it's a whole big thing, so just, you know, keep this between us. So after all that decorating and path placing, I went and severely debated which bridge to get because I am broke. I thought about getting the log bridge, but suspension bridge all the way. Come on, it's just so cute. How can I say no to a good old suspension bridge? So I started trying to figure out that waterscaping for where this bridge is supposed to go because it was being very finicky, and I had to make a lot of tweaks and adjustments to the water for it to be able to go because, of course, I'm over here trying to put a diagonal bridge and make things harder for myself, but at the same time, it's more aesthetic. I will go through the lengths if it means it's more aesthetic. Look at it. It's so freaking cute. So after that, I decided to take a break on a Cap'n Island. I spent my 1,000 miles, and when I arrived, I just got to fishing. I learned a little recipe because I caught some salmon. I really do love salmon. It's very delicious. Have you guys tried the salmon from Costco? It's so good. I scooped up a couple of bushes because I was running low and sold all of my findings from the island to Timmy and Tommy and went to the next day. Today, Isabella informed us that Red was here and we also had a rainbow to do our daily routine. I checked my mail, looked for my bottle on the beach, planted my money tree, forgot to shake my trees, and watered my flowers. I've been real excited to see what Red has lately because I'm really looking for simple panels and wheat fields, but he did not have anything that spiked my interest in the items department, just this painting I thought was very cute. Then I got very distracted by the double rainbow that was on my island, and I mean, can you blame me? Look at this! How often do you see a freaking double rainbow in Animal Crossing? I was just going around everywhere looking up at the sky being like, wow, a rainbow. And now I figured we could do a quick little recap because when we did day 20, that was 2/3 of the way there and I didn't really do any sort of recap. I completely forgot. So I figured we could do a little bit of a belated recap and just see where we're at status-wise on the island. As for villager houses, we are at a 6 out of 10 so far, with our unfinished houses being Marina, Rory, Kat, and Quilson, and our finished houses being Frobert, Bo, Winnie, Felicity, Dizzy, and Chever. Resident services, Nook's Cranny, the museum, and Able Sisters are all finished, with our last remaining building to be decorated being the campsite. And when it comes to builds, we are at a 4 out of 5. We have our ice cream shop, our little tea shop, our restaurant, our spa, and we just have one more to go. So I hope that's a nice little recap for you, just kind of gets you up to speed, and we're all on the same page about what else we gotta get done. Anyways, I got a little ukulele DIY from Quilson, got some stuff from the Nook stop, and then time traveled to the next day. I got my painting in the mail from Red and I thought that this would be a good location to put it right here next to all of the tulips, and I do want to get like a little stool and like the little painting set to put here next to it. I think that'll be really cute. And of course I wanted to participate in the bug off a little bit. I thought maybe getting some prizes or just earning bows would be nice, so I went ahead and got started with my very first round, and it started off very chaotically. Get the net equipped. Go. No! No, stupid villagers. No, this is not yours. I truly discovered how terrible I am at catching bugs. It was truly just a pain to edit and watch this footage, but I did manage to catch 11 bugs just at the nick of time with about 5 seconds left. I got Nook Mouse for participating, and with 11 bugs, I got 13 points towards the little redemption thingies that I could get for Flick. Sold my bugs for 9,000 bells. Totally forgot about the fee to play more rounds. I was like, what the heck? But I started off the next round very nicely with a bug right in the plaza, snuck around for some other ones, did not catch other ones. It was very painful. I finally caught that stupid locust that Winnie wanted the other day. It does exist. And then I ended up with 11 points and 4,000 bells for the last round. I decided that I wasn't very interested in the items for the bug off points redemption, so I did take out as much as I could and I just got like the wallpapers and stuff, but that was gonna be it for me today. I did not feel like doing any more bug off. It wasn't as lucrative as I thought it was going to be. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's kind of a shorter, more chill one. We got a little bit of things done here and there, which is always some good progress. Progress is progress. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.